Item number SCP-3438. Index Recursive Romance. Object Class Safe. Special Containment Procedures. Centerpoint Park is to be closed under the guise of landscaping renovations on the nights of July 17th, 19th, 20th, 25th, and 26th every year. During those nights, Foundation agents are to be disguised as construction workers and instructed to patrol the exterior of Centerpoint Park in order to dissuade unauthorized persons from attempting to enter the park. In the event that an unauthorized person enters Centerpoint Park during the designated closure times and comes into contact with either SCP-3438-A or SCP-3438-B, they are to be apprehended and administered Class A amnestics before being released outside of the park. Image. Centerpoint Park. Image taken 2/6/1989. Description. SCP-3438 is a self-contained temporal loop affecting Centerpoint Park in Nashville, Tennessee, USA. The temporal loop begins at 7:15 p.m. local time on July the 17th and ends at 2:41 a.m. local time on July the 26th. The event occurs yearly and has been documented since 1964. It is unknown when exactly SCP-3438 first began to manifest, though it is theorized to have been between 1949 and 1961. Within the popular culture of Nashville, Tennessee, Centerpoint Park is an unofficial location for lost lovers to reconnect and is visited by over 2,000 unique individuals per day. Note: self-contained refers to the fact that SCP-3438 does not affect objects or persons located near or within it. SCP-3438 involves two entities, a man and a woman, designated SCP-3438-A and SCP-3438-B, respectively. SCP-3438-A and -B are dressed in clothing resembling the popular style of the late 1950s. SCP-3438-A and -B will manifest for 5 nights in the month of July. During this time, they will meander through the park while talking. Coming within 5 meters of SCP-3438-A and -B will cause them to demanifest until the next night in the cycle. Attempting to discern exactly what is being said also yields the same result. It does not appear that interrupting SCP-3438 has any effect on the rest of its cycle or future cycles. Note: the use of sensitive microphones and lip readers has proven ineffective. It appears that while SCP-3438-B will begin every manifestation in the same way, SCP-3438-A will act differently. It is currently unknown to what extent SCP-3438-A and -B are aware of their cyclical nature, though SCP-3438-A has occasionally displayed behavior similar to that of pleading with SCP-3438-B towards the end of the event cycle, and seems to be faintly aware of his imminent demanifestation, displaying symptoms of anxiety and paranoia prior to doing so. Event Logs. Date: July 17th, 1992 event. Time: 7:15 p.m. local time. Event: SCP-3438-A and SCP-3438-B manifest near the main entrance of Centerpoint Park and proceed to slowly walk down the main path. SCP-3438-A and SCP-3438-B appear to be cheerful and laugh often. After 10 minutes of walking and talking, SCP-3438-A and SCP-3438-B sit on a bench and continue to talk. They talk for another 60 minutes, after which they stand and depart with a hug and a kiss on SCP-3438-B's cheek, before spontaneously demanifesting. Date: July 19th, 1992 event. Time: 6:30 p.m. local time. Event: SCP-3438-A and SCP-3438-B manifest near the main entrance of Centerpoint Park and embrace, before joining arms and walking down the main path. SCP-3438-A and SCP-3438-B appear to be cheerful and laugh often, with SCP-3438-B often leaning her head on SCP-3438-A's shoulder. SCP-3438-A and SCP-3438-B walk for another 30 minutes before sitting on the same bench from the July 17th event. Another 10 minutes pass and SCP-3438-A and SCP-3438-B stand, then proceed to lightheartedly dance. 5 minutes pass and SCP-3438-A kisses SCP-3438-B before lowering himself onto one knee and proposing. SCP-3438-B seems to enthusiastically agree. SCP-3438-A and SCP-3438-B embrace for 20 seconds before demanifesting. Date: July 20th, 1992 event. Time: 10:01 p.m. local time. Event: SCP-3438-A and SCP-3438-B manifest near the main entrance of Centerpoint Park and embrace before appearing to have a serious conversation. SCP-3438-A and SCP-3438-B begin to walk down the main path, SCP-3438-B walking with her arms clasped in front of her and her head down. SCP-3438-A appears concerned. After 20 minutes, SCP-3438-B stops walking and begins to cry. SCP-3438-A embraces SCP-3438-B for 2 minutes while seemingly speaking to SCP-3438-B. After another 4 minutes, they both demanifest. Date: July 25th, 1992 event. Time: 11:23 p.m. local time. Event: SCP-3438-A and SCP-3438-B manifest on opposite sides of Centerpoint Park and walk to the bench from the July 17th and 19th events. SCP-3438-A stands with his hands in his pockets, while SCP-3438-B talks with her hands clasped in front of her and her head down. After 5 minutes, SCP-3438-A appears agitated and raises his voice at SCP-3438-B. SCP-3438-B responds by turning around and walking back towards her manifestation point. SCP-3438-A remains still for another 2 minutes before demanifesting. Date: July 26th, 1992 event. Time: 2:07 a.m. local time. Event: SCP-3438-A manifests near the entrance of Centerpoint Park and walks slowly towards the bench from July 17th, 19th, and 25th events. SCP-3438-A sits on the bench and places his head in his hands. 34 minutes pass before SCP-3438-A demanifests.